Hello fellow Koopas, welcome to the next war recap here with Sumac. So we had a pretty good one. We ended up winning against the Veni, Vidi, Vici clan, and I wanted to start off by talking about witches in the clan castle. So witches, they got nerfed pretty heavily, but they're not completely dead, and they can be really good in the CC if you have someone who's attacking without poison. Now, the Veni Vidi Vici clan, they had a couple things that they really tended to do. One was they go wipe a lot, but they really like their quad quake with a CC quake and then 3 of their own, and then 3 spells, either 2 rage, 1 heal, or in whatever combo. And that was something that they did over and over and over, and that lack of a poison is really beneficial for witches in some situations. So let's show what happens here, and I want you to see how much wasted DPS they have by trying to get rid of these witches here. So this guy's going to drop a rage, and he's going to waste, I don't know, 6, 7 wizards and his archer queen sitting there trying to take out these witches for just forever, and absolute pain in his ass. So watch this. You're not going to be able to see the witches. There's going to be too much action, but watch the little clan castle badges as they pop up and as they're trying to get here. Now look at all this wasted damage. They've got a P.E.K.K.A, they've got a king, they've got 8, 9 wizards, and they just can't take out the damn CC. It just keeps spawning. There's one. There, they finally get the last one out, and then they go through it. It's a go wipe, so they get 2 stars. But I mean, in all that time, I had both of these expos that were firing on them. They had all the point defenses from around, and it absolutely destroyed the raid because it was a go wipe. Because when he was doing that, he just spent so long trying to get rid of these skeletons. But level 3 witches, yeah, the skeletons are super weak. So what? I mean, what does it matter? Because they're going to get one-shotted. But, yeah, the wizards do splash damage, P.E.K.K.As don't, Queen doesn't, and they just got roasted. They got super roasted. I mean, look at that. Look at how long it took for them to get through 2 witches, to get through the CC. That's unbelievable. So if you're going against a Go Wipe clan, I think witches are great. I mean, if he'd had a poison, it would have been easy. At the same time, let me show the difference between P.E.K.K.As and Valkyries. So, yeah, this guy, he came in here, did the exact same thing. He's got a CC Quake, he's got 2 heal and a Rage. He comes in here, but he brings a few Valkyrie instead of just P.E.K.K.As. And so you'll see, he comes in here, and as these start coming out, I've got a 2-on-2 with a couple goblins, and the Valkyrie run right through that. They take out all the skeletons, they just run right on up, they take out the witches real quick, and then they continue with it, and he got a much higher percentage 2-star. Again, it was just a Go Weeva, so it's not like it's a 3-star attempt, but he got an 83%, and in the previous war, dude got a lower percentage, whatever it was 72, so it's not that much lower, but yeah, I really stalled his attack, and so that was cool, that was neat. Other than that, yeah, they were a Go Wipe clan, and so they just couldn't 3-star most of our Town Hall 9s. They got a bit lucky with Mort, but yeah, they attacked me 6 times, which makes me feel so good. It really does. Just one after the other right at the end there, as they were trying. They had their, where did it go? Their number 11, and then they had number 12, and then a few others happened, and then they had their number 8, and then a little bit later their number 7, and then their number 6, and then their number 5, and then their 11, whatever, I don't care. So that was cool. So let's get into the attacks. We're going to start off with a new guy. We got Justin, who, welcome to the clan, buddy. This was really good. Came right on in here and said, welcome. I am the newest Koopa, and I got dragons. So, Justin, don't bring anything other than dragons, except for possibly hogs in very unique situations. This arguably, could have been a situation to bring CC hogs, but you're going to have a lot more success if you bring 10 dragons as opposed to any other number that isn't 10. That's just because at Town Hall 7, dragons are far and away the most powerful tool you have. You can do your CC troops, CC hogs, take out an air defense. That's fantastic. I'm not going to argue with that at all, especially with level 6 hogs being a thing now. But yeah, it comes in here, goes against the sweeper, which is pointed to the northeast, so he comes from the south and takes out one air defense with a couple lightnings, takes out a second air defense with a few hogs, comes right at a third one with his dragons, and rolls on through. He did this nice and early in the war, which was great because we said, hey, we need our lower people to get their attacks in real early, so he did, and I appreciate it. Welcome to Clan, Justin. Great opener. Alright, let's get in here. So we had, Bug dropped down on a Town Hall 8, kind of a bully attack, so we're gonna watch this in ×4 because it's a bully attack. They loved putting corner builder huts, and they loved putting buildings in all the corners. That's a thing that was actually pretty effective. We had we had 6 attacks that were over 90% and not 3 stars. When we had multiple 98 or 99% attacks where we just ran out of time because we didn't account for those. We fixed that later. We didn't have any at the end because we'd say, hey, bring 4 archers. Drop a wizard, bring 4 archers. But it's great for a first attack if people just aren't paying a lot of attention. So, good job on that one, PP. Brett came in here. He was asking, hey, how should I hit this base? And I said, I hate to say it, but that base is begging for a go wipe. It doesn't have any compartments. Please hit it with P.E.K.K.A.s, because, I mean, he could have done Valkyries, but I think he has level 1 Valks, and a level 2 P.E.K.K.A.s are better than level 1 Valkyries. And I think he took a level 4 P.E.K.K.A. in the CC, because that's all that I had to offer, not being a Town Hall 10. So, yeah, he absolutely destroyed this base. He brought a few hogs on the backside and got a few defenses for it, which is great, but yeah, just terrible base, and Brett made it look as bad as it was. Very, very good attack. Yeah. I'll show Go Wipe if I recommend it. I'll show this. It's a Town Hall 8 Laloon. It's going to be exactly what you see every time. I lure the CC, I bring it out, I poison, I kill it, and then I hit it with Lalo. So, yeah. Easy stuff. Had a hound left over, that's okay. And I brought a couple extra troops for each of those corner huts. And I've got an extra balloon that I dropped for cleanup. We're going to skip the next one because you saw he hit number 11 in the previous video. I said, it's a Town Hall 8, who cares? So I'm going to get into Mort here. Mort had a 6-star war, very good for him. I had a 6-star war with Lil Sumac, but that doesn't count because it was 2 bully attacks. And I messed up one of the attacks with Big Sumac, so we're only going to see 1 there. But Mort had a 6-star war against 2 Town Hall 9s, so that's very good. So yeah, he comes on in here. He doesn't kill the CC, even though he brought plenty of wizards to do so, and he brought 2 poisons, and it's a dragon and 2 loons, which absolutely shred that golem. So, Mort, if you have the troops, if you have the troop space, I mean, please kill that CC, because what they do, 4,000 damage on that golem? I mean, something insane, but he does a Asian wall of hogs there. And yeah, he's got a couple heals that he's got ready. He's put the jump down for the golems in this CC. The heroes walked, but that's okay. And he does really well with these heals. He's healing right over that giant bomb there. He's got the other possible giant bomb here. He put this heal down a little bit too early, but he does get benefit of the heal. He does get them back up. And he's got one left over. I'll drop it right there because some of them caught that second giant bomb that was down here and rolls through the base. So, good attack. Yeah, we were struggling at the beginning. We had, I think it was 17 stars in 15 attacks, and Mort came in and he said, "Hey, let's get going." And he had two triples in a row, pretty much back to back. I don't think he gemmed his army, but he cooked one right after the other, and he attacked, and then he immediately attacked again. Picked up 6 stars for us, so that was definitely a turning point. Very helpful. And there was another turning point. It was Dumbledore hitting, I want to say it was the number 8. Yeah, we were really struggling there. So there was a hole in the base. I don't think the dude knew it. He knows it now. And Mort didn't realize that there was a hole in the base until he was getting ready to attack it. Oh, okay. So he dropped a minion in there, hoping to get the CC. Obviously, he got the dragon. These guys love their Dragloon combo. And, yeah, it's a Dragloon combo is really good if someone's doing a Govaho. It can be really good to take out ground troops that can't target air. But, yeah, he comes right on in here, does exactly what you should do with the Southern Teaser, which is he brings it was a shattered or a stone go right up the middle, and then he sends hogs to ring around the outside where all the compartments are. So yeah, worked well. He's got all 4 giant bombs in one tiny little area there, so these hogs are perfectly safe. There's nothing that's gonna give him any troubles, nothing that's gonna harm him. So he just rocks it. Very nice pair of attacks by Mort. My buddy. There we go, gets the Town Hall last, and that is 3. Okay. Gonna go in here to Dumbledore. Like I said, this was probably the one that kickstarted us on a streak of 3 stars. So it comes in here, and I think he also Asian evolved this attack. I'm not certain. This was a cleanup attack. The first person, they put down the golem, and then they, I don't know, fucked around for an hour, and then it was pretty much dead by the combined heroes beating on them before they dropped enough troops to take out the heroes, which were easily accessible. So Dumbledore does the same thing as the previous person, drops the golem, but then he immediately drops his level 20 Archer Queen, who is pretty beastly. And so these golems here, they don't do a whole lot, they don't penetrate into the base, but they do get Expo attention for the entirety of the raid, and that's really important because Expos are pretty rough right now. They're pretty strong. And so he gets those taken out of the equation. He gets the Lava Hound out of the equation. Not terribly important. And I love this heal right here. He leads the hogs to and through this giant bomb. He doesn't waste that heal at all. After they hit that bomb, they take out 3 defenses while still standing in the heal. And then again, he's got a potential giant bomb right here. I don't think there was one, but he pre-heals it and just destroyed the space. So really nice attack. Again, they've got buildings in all the corners, but the way that he made this attack flow, going counterclockwise, around this base, he ended up getting most of the buildings. Goes down to the corner for the last one, and it's a good 3. We've got 2 poison spells left over, and that's game. So good attack. We got Posca coming in here. And again, he's going to drop that golem, and then the Archer Queen is really exposed. Get the Archer Queen! Get her down! This one's only level 10. It's not as important. She's not going to do a ton of damage, but I mean, look at this. Look at how much damage goes into that golem that's unnecessary, because he lets the Archer Queen live for too long, and he lets the CC troops live for too long. I mean, balloons just destroy golems. But he gets in there. He gets a little bit of penetration. His BK goes down kind of early, but he does another Asian Wall of Hogs. Hits that giant bomb real early, which is unfortunate. And I like the way that he was really patient with the heals there. He waits until that second giant bomb hits a different group of hogs, and then he heals those up, and then he drops another heal in here, and it's going to heal up not only all those hogs that hit that first giant bomb, but it's also going to include the ones that hit, rather the second giant bomb. I don't know. Whatever. He does really good with the heals. So, yeah, he made sure to include all the hogs in the heals, and the last one goes. Yeah, they had a lot of giant bombs outside the base, so we should have won by a larger margin than we did, but we did pretty well. I'm happy with the outcome. And again, he's got buildings in all the corners. He brings a few archers for all of those. Very good attack. Just, it can be really frustrating to hit a base fresh and to hit outside giant bombs. I mean, it's just, for me, what I often say is build a real goddamn base. It's really frustrating to have someone who's just, oh, I'm not gonna do that. So this base, it was a Govaho, of course, but the first attacker, which was Bug, he came at it with a very similar attack, but when he dropped the spell here to get the troops into the core, he entered from the southwest side, and so as Valks came in, they took out the what's this, the lab, and then they came right on down through here, and the last building they took out was this gold storage, and then they were some 8 tiles away from right here, which was the nearest location that had touching buildings. And so the question was, are they going to take any action to move up here, or are they going to come in through this wall and then make their way through walls and then not get into the core where all the giant bombs are? And the answer is pretty obvious. So I cleaned it up, and I did the exact same attack he had, but I modified it. I shouldn't say exact. I did a very similar attack with a couple minor modifications. So again, another Dragaloon CC, and you can see how quickly this space got beaten. I mean, even with me doing the lure, it was a very fast attack. It was 2 minutes 15 seconds, maybe. But he came in with a shattered from this side, so I spread these real far. I get a wizard down there just to make sure that the Valkyries won't piss off in the wrong direction. And then I open up 2 different spots. And then I have 10 Valks total. I've got CC Valks here. I sent in 6 on the left, I sent in 4 on the right, but 3 of them were CC Valks. Were the max, were 1 level higher. I'm not sure if that was better or not. Completely wasted the Archer Queen's ability. I saw that she was damaged, and so I just phased her real quick. I didn't look at what was actually happening to her, and so she spent her entire phase time running, and that was a waste. I drop hogs in here. They're going to go around. They're going to surgical. I mean, yeah, it's a Govaho with surgical hogs. Yeah, Bug laid down a perfect template for this base. He just got a little unlucky with the way that the Valks pathed, and so I said, okay, I can work with that. Sure did. Had a couple extra barge troops to take out all those corner buildings, and that's 3. So easy enough. I messed up on that one. And then Jukes came in here. He's a Town Hall 10, so this was a bit of bully attack. But it was good nonetheless. So this base, it had a hole right here. I wasn't sure if there was going to be something there that prevented from being able to see what it was. They had a Hound in the CC, which was unusual. And I figured there was either Teslas here or something. There was obviously quad Teslas next to the CC, or next to the Town Hall and CC. But then there could be double giant bombs here. It's not completely known because honestly, 6 hogs right up at that archer tower could defuse both of them. But, I mean, they didn't have great bases. It's not like that was out of the realm of possibility. So it brings some Valkyries in here. And, yeah, this attack seemed like a little, not disorganized. That's not the right word. Hodgepodge, maybe? I'm not quite sure how to describe this attack. Great heal there. Heals through the quad Tesla, or rather 2 of the 4 Teslas. He heals through the X-Bow. And he also gets that heal down as he rages the BK to get in there to take out the Archer Queen and all his barbarians. The BK's barbarians get the benefit of that heal. So if they hit a wizard tower, if they hit a whatever, it doesn't matter. And then the king runs in here, triggers the double giant bomb while the hogs got distracted and ran down here, which is super lucky. Then he runs through and takes out the last couple defenses, and that's 3. So great attack. Good to see Jukes in war. Very good work. So yeah, that was the war. It was, I don't know, it was an interesting one for sure. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what the thinking was. I mean, right at the beginning, there was the 15s cleared each other, and then we went on a cold streak. You can see all the non-3-star attacks we had, just one right after the other, and then they had a bunch of 2-stars. Look at all those 2-stars, man. Go White for the win. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Till next time, take care.